A 2,700 rated grandmaster just got dismantled in a game so aggressive, it feels like we're watching a simulation from the future. Quang Liem, one of the most solid players on the planet, falls to a tactical barrage by Aydin Suleymanli that completely shatters the fundamental laws of defense. This isn't just a game. It's a structural demolition that will change how you view peace activity. Grab your coffee because we are going deep into the belly of the beast to see how Black turned a simple opening into a devastating mating net. The English opening is the signature of a player who wants to outmaneuver their opponent, not just outcalculate them. By playing g3, Liu is signaling a fianchetto setup, prioritizing control over the long diagonal. It's a very sophisticated way to build an advantage, aiming for a slow grind. But look at Suleymanli's reply. He immediately strikes with d5. This is the most principled response to the fianchetto. If White takes, the center becomes extremely active, and Black gains rapid development. It's a classic battle. White's positional patience versus Black's dynamic defiance. Here comes the bishop to g2. This is textbook development. By placing the bishop on the long diagonal, White is putting pressure on the d5 pawn in the center. However, Suleymanli drops his bishop to c5, placing immediate pressure on the f2 square. This is a very sharp modern approach. He's daring White to worry about his king's safety early on. Most players would play safely here, but Suleymanli is playing for initiative. He's not here to draw. He's here to take the scalp of a 2,700 player. The queen to b5. This is an incredibly annoying move. Liu is poking the bear. He's attacking the b6 bishop and trying to force concessions from Black's queenside structure. But look at the counter logic. Black isn't just defending, he's waiting. Suleymanli is keeping his pieces incredibly active. When your opponent plays a move like qb5, your instinct is to panic and push pawns. But holding the position together while maintaining tension is the true mark of a grandmaster. Liu brings the knight to a4, aiming to control the c5 square and challenge that annoying bishop on b6. It's a standard maneuvering idea in the English, but Suleymanli has a tactical trap set up. Notice the geometry. The knight on a4 is actually slightly removed from the kingside. This creates a tiny window for Black to execute a tactical sequence involving the bishop on b6. Liu is playing with fire, and in elite chess, one small step away from the center can be the difference between a draw and a disaster. Liu takes e5, winning a pawn. He thinks he's ahead, right? He's thinking, I've snagged a central pawn, surely I have the advantage now. But this is exactly what Suleymanli wanted. By capturing on e5, Liu has open lines that Black can now exploit. Sometimes material is a trap. The White king is going to start feeling a breeze, and when that bishop on f2 lands, it's going to be a nightmare for Liu to organize his defenses. Bishop takes f2 check, and then king to f1. This is total chaos. White is down a pawn, the king is displaced, and the coordination is starting to fray. Suleymanli is playing with such incredible precision. Notice how every single one of his pieces is working in perfect harmony. The bishop on f2 is a thorn in White's side, preventing the rook from easily coming into the game. If you ever feel like your opponent's king is safe, just look at this position. The walls are crumbling. Queen to h4. Liu is trying to trade queens to alleviate the pressure, but notice what happens. The bishop takes e1, a massive exchange that leaves Black in full control. By forcing the trade of the queen, Black is entering an endgame where his minor pieces are simply better than White's. The king is still stuck in the center, and now there's no queen to help guard the dark squares. This is clinical, surgical execution by Suleymanli. Knight to c3 followed by knight to g4 check. Look at that knight sitting on g4 like it owns the place. It's terrorizing the king's side. White has to spend valuable time dealing with these threats, allowing black to consolidate and press the advantage. This is the beauty of active piece play. Even when you're not necessarily winning material, you're winning time and space. Liu is literally running out of moves to keep his game together. Bishop to c3. Liu is desperately trying to solidify, but look at the g5 pawn push from black. Suleymanli is just steamrolling the king's side now. This is a classic example of creating weaknesses through pawn storms. Even with a 2,700 rating, if you don't keep your pieces coordinated, you will get buried. Black's plan is simple, brutal, and effective. Advance the pawns, create a mating net, and force the king to surrender. The pawn to f3. This is the nail in the coffin. That advanced f-pawn is a nightmare. It restricts the white pieces, cuts off the king, and creates an unstoppable pressure. Liu is trying to hold on for dear life, but the structural integrity of his defense has been compromised. At this point, the engine evaluation is screaming that the game is over. Black has forced white into a zugzwang where every move leads to collapse. And there it is, pawn to g2 check. The final blow. There's no way out for the king, and white resigns. This was an absolute clinic on how to handle the English opening with black. Suleymanli punished every minor inaccuracy and turned a complex positional struggle into a tactical victory. It takes a special kind of player to play this confidently against a 2,700 rated legend. Study this game, learn from the piece activity, and you'll be crushing your own opponents in no time. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Chess 64 Elite Academy right now for more elite chess content.